Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
Mayor Eric Acosta and also si Dr. Eva Imperio of Region 10 and again sir Saros. Okay. We also have with us Councilor Claros. Sir Rocky, would you like to join with them? Okay. Also with us si Dr. Augusto. The rest of the teams who will be witnessing this turnover ceremony. The local government units of Oroquieta City. We also have Department of Health Region 10 and Mayor Hilarion E. Ramiro Senior Medical Center to witness this donation of AstraZeneca vaccine when the donor by the local government unit of Oroquieta City, represented by our very own Mayor Merrick M. Acosta, and the DONI, the Department of Health Region 10, will be officially giving in or giving the donation of this vaccine, and at the same time, the response of the Department of Health, and also as well the support of MHARS MC, and of course other local government units who would be recipients also of these vaccines. This time, without delay, let me call in the representative and our very own Mayor of Local Government Unit, Oroquieta City, Mayor Merrick M. Acosta, for his words.
I-recognize the presence sa hospitals, Dr. Santiago, our admin, Sir Rocky, member sa atuang sa Dunyang Paglunsod sa Oroquieta City, headed by our majority floor leader. At the same time, our vaccination zone, June Claros, Napo dire karon si Councilor I.I. Taladwa and Councilor Dag, our CHO, Dr. Almonte, ang in charge namo sa logistics sa purchase Astra, ang executive assistant nato si Gian Chavez, Sir Paye of DOH, and our representatives from DOH Regional Office staff. Well, diretso na lang ko. Oroquieta has been blessed in spite of the challenges that we were able to meet, say, in almost 2 years because of the pandemic. But nevertheless, we were blessed enough because we were just among the few local government units who were able to obtain and buy our own vaccines. Thus, we have our, if we are to say, ang target sa government is food security. If the vaccine is the food, then most likely Oroquieta has that security as well. We are say very fortunate because as early as December, as per report of our CHO before the Christmas break, sa ilang data dito po nagtanaw, we were able to hit population protection and at the same time our herd immunity target. as far as first and second dose is combined. No? So, dako na fit, and ang nakita na mo with the City Council, Vice Mayor George and the members of the City Council and the people of Oroquieta, since we've been very blessed, mas may tingali na we pay forward. Kay we want to be responsible misanismas. Mga nang last week, I went to DOH RO10 no, to discuss with the regional director on how we can donate and share what we have. Kaya as of the moment, we have 80,000 doses. Oroquieta City with a population of only 65,000 more or less. Ang target is only 51 or 52,000 for the herd immunity. And yet, we have those numbers. This will be just the first batch naman i-donate. Then, another 20 or so thousand will be donated. Since naigo na namo ang herd immunity target, makompute na namo pila na lang ato ang gamitonon. And at the same time, for our booster shots, we already started our booster shots as early as December 3. Continuous na every TPHS kalon, every week. Walay hunong, kay namin i-supply kanunay ang Oroquieta. Dayon, ang assurance nila sa DOH is that they will provide us our vaccine requirements for the 17 and below. No? So, mo na lang to'y amo ang nasabutan kay last week during our conversation with the good regional director, I shared to him na there are LGUs in Misamis Occidental na wala na nakuha ang AstraZeneca for their second doses. So, ingon siya nga, murag mo ni nito, it's because Oroquieta is part of MISOC. So, counted me as one MISOC. Kung daghan big inventory, ang assumption is na distributed sa mga municipalities and other cities within the province of MISOC. So, wala na-inform tayo. So, we will have to level the playing field. So, ang nagkahinanglan ng Astra, muna sa first touch karon, ang among hagyo is, ang DOH na line mo, allocate among the municipalities who will be needing, kay mas nahibaw man ang DOH, kinsay nagkahinanglan. So, I hope, na kining gamay nga na-share na mo sa ato ang mga kaigsugunan sa Misamis Occidental will go a long way as far as COVID response is concerned. Because COVID response is not only limited to quarantine facilities, distribution of food banks, but it is the responsibility of everyone, especially the local government units, to protect our citizens through vaccination. And this is what we are doing today. Daghang salamat ang God bless us all.
Donation of AstraZeneca vaccines from the LGU Oroquieta City. Again, our donor is the local government unit of Oroquieta City as represented by our Mayor, Linuel Merrick M. Acosta. Herein after referred to as the donor. And the donee is the Department of Health, Center for Health Development or Region 10, as represented by our Regional Director, Dr. Jose R. Liacuna, and physically represented by Dr. Emma Imperio, as well as our IPI Regional Coordinator, Ms. Janena Hakot. No? So sila ang represent in behalf of our Regional Director. Now the donor, absolute honor of 1,100 vials of AstraZeneca vaccines, more particularly described as follows. Let me read for the information of everyone who are with us this afternoon. The delivery dates from the supplier is stated on November 8, 2021, brand name or vaccine brand AstraZeneca. And also in this deed of donation, contract or MOA, is stated the batch number, but I will not read anymore. The number of vials dated November 8 is 500. Dated December 2 is 600, a total of 1,100 vials, and the expiry would be on February 20, 2022. We should know because we should be able to manage it well prior to its expiry date. Now, as per agreement, that the donor will now give this responsibility to the DONI, Department of Health Region 10, with joint effort from MHARS MC as a storage area, but the distribution and allocation to the respective LGUs as recipients of this vaccine would be from the Integrated Provincial Health Office as represented by Dr. Adona. With us is Ma'am Maria Richelle Malales to represent Dr. Adona himself. Okay, so medyo klaro na kay nakita nato ni nga mga documents to support this activity. Because at first we were so amazed ba, so many, 1,100, how can MHARS MC manage it alone if MHARS MC lang? Eventually we learned that it is also be intended for the other LGUs. And we thank you so much. This time we would like to hear the representative from the Department of Health, and then we will also give the floor after Dr. Imperio.
We would like to, in behalf of Dr. Lacuna, who is not physically present here, we would like to thank Mayor Acosta for the donation of 1,100 vials of AstraZeneca, and also to Dr. Sanchango for allowing MHARS MC to be the storage facility of these vaccines. Because in the light of the absence of the definitive treatment for COVID-19, so it remains that the COVID-19 vaccines are the only ways to mitigate the impact of the pandemic. Especially now that there are resurgence of our cases and the emergence of the Omicron variant, so there is a need to vaccinate more and vaccinate fast. So with this donation, this will help us in our campaign, especially now na na-increase ang atong herd immunity na coverage. There is a need to have 100% na yun. So, tibok region na dapat mabakunahan. So, we would like to thank you. We would like to thank you for this donation. And hopefully, this will help us increase our immunity coverage. So, pag bakunado, protektado dyan. So, salamat kayo. Thank you.
Headed by Mayor Manuel Acosta and his Ascenso Oroquieta team. Nakakaroon ka po na din together also with the DOH Region 10 representing our beloved Regional Director, Director Boy Lacuna Jr. So we are here, gathered here this afternoon, and also my friend, the City Health Officer of Oroquieta, Dr. Devon Almonte. We are gathered here this afternoon to witness the turnover ceremony of 1,100 AstraZeneca COVID vaccine from the LGU Oroquieta City to the Department of Health Region 10. So for me, it is very much amazing from a little brother to a big brother. Okay, but at the end of the day, it is still cooperation, hand in hand, in our to combat against COVID virus. I hope the other cities and provinces in the Philippines will also do that. Will also have that mentality, sharing. Okay. Now, please allow me to short message to everyone na minaw nga kami diri sa MHARS for the past 24 more or less 24 months since the start of COVID pandemic, more or less, naman ako mga doctors diri, ako mga nurses ako gipa-attend, nga in short bugbog sirado na kayo ni diri against atong mga pasyente, handling being a DOH COVID referral hospital in this part of the region, not only the province, because we cater Lanao, Norte, Zamboanga del Sur, Sibugay, or even Zamboanga del Norte, Dagan na rin, for admission. And also, of course, in Oroquieta City, we have seen or have known some patients who died of COVID, mga kailara. So, karon nga nanaging vaccine available, so we hope and convince everyone na magpabakuna. As what Dr. Imperio said, basta bakunado, protektado. No, that's the only way. No, and very much we are very much thankful to Mayor Acosta ang iyang available vaccine kay as what he has mentioned, almost 80% na sila of the population na ilang vaccine, more than enough, and i-share nila sa other municipalities, no, sa Misamis Occidental, because that is our aim. Sakit mga nitag COVID, simba ko lang, pero vaccinated bakunado, chances are mild ra gyud na. Madita magrabihan. No, ang luoy gud kanang as per data sa akong mga doctors pero mga nurses, those who come down with severe COVID or ma-rest in peace because of COVID are the unvaccinated. Where the unvaccinated, no? Labi na available na ang vaccine last year, no? So, di kita mo kumpiyansa kay kami mismo nakakita yun unsa ka severe ang COVID, no? Especially na kanang seniors o na with comorbidities, no? Na sakit sa kidney, na sakit sa heart, na high blood, na diabetes, even obesity is a comorbidity. No? So, di kita mo kumpiyansa, magpabakuna kita. No? So, at least mo konbinsar po ta sa itong mga silingan na magpabakuna. That is no, pinaka-best yung protection sa atong publiko. And we congratulate also Oroquieta City through the efforts of the Mayor Acosta. Grabe yun ang iyang focus sa health in general for the population. No? So, that is a sign of a good leader. Okay, thank you and good afternoon.
Like this one, when we are giving in, donate on the nation. No? However, while the representatives, Department of Health as the donee and then the donor is the head of the outpatient department, and at the same time,
local government of Oroquieta, Mayor Acosta, the rest of his team, Dr. Almonte, thank you for this 1,100 vial AstraZeneca vaccine, which is equivalent to 11,000 doses. So I know this will be of big help not only to the Osamis or to the MHARS MC, but also to the nearby municipalities. So with that, thank you, Mayor, and good afternoon sa tanan.